Hello, it's the Midwestern movie reviewer here with another movie review. I recently saw The Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This movie was fantastic. If you've been waiting for this movie like I have been, you will be so pleasantly surprised.
I am honored to introduce to you the creator of the Hunger Games themselves, Dean Casca Highbottom.
I have summoned you all here for the 10th annual reaping ceremony, in which we choose 2 children from each district to fight to the death in the Hunger Games.
From District 12, Lucy Gray Baird.
There has been a change this year. As a mentor, Mr. Snow, your role is to turn these children into spectacles, not survivors.
You really want to take care of me in that arena? Start by thinking I can actually win.
I'm Lucky Flickerman, first ever host of the Hunger Games.
This movie was directed by Francis Lawrence, and although it's about 2 hours and 38 minutes long, me and my daughter loved it. It flew by, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. Why did we enjoy it? Well, this may seem strange, but very first was for Viola Davis. She was scary, creepy, and fantastic as a game master in this movie. Also, the acting by Tom Blyth as President Snow was superb. He was good looking, emotive. His acting was you were just transformed by him every time he was on the screen. And his relationship with Lucy Gray, played by Rachel Zegler, was top notch. Their relationship, there was so much chemistry, and just the emotions that were going back and forth between them was just, you couldn't take your eyes off of them. It was fantastic. We also love this movie for the throwbacks to the original series. Although you don't have to have seen the first 3 movies to get into the story, it helps for you to notice the Easter eggs and all the different references to that movie. But you could just go into this movie fresh and still would have a great time watching it. The other things about this movie that were great. In the trilogy, most of the Hunger Games takes place outdoors in the woods somewhere. In this movie, it takes place in an arena, like the Greeks did with attacking them with lions and all kinds of wild animals, or just watching people fight each other. So it's very raw and brutal in that kind of a way. This movie also made me and my daughter want to get the books. Somehow they did it in 3 chapters. You know, they say chapter 1, whatever, 2, and then 3 in this movie. But we want to get the book and read about the backstory, what's going on in these characters' minds as all this stuff is happening. Peter Dinklage was great in this movie as like a professor or something like that. And also, Hunter Schafer from the Euphoria series plays Tom Blythe's sister in this. They look like twins. They look like brother-sister type twins. So if you love The Hunger Games, the originals, you're going to absolutely love this movie. If you are new to it, go see it anyways. I have not mentioned, please like and subscribe. That helps me get more attention to these videos, but also so you'll get notified when new movie reviews come out. One of the reasons I love this movie is because the character, President Snow, is something like Coriolanus. I can't pronounce it really. It's his origin story, and it's so complicated because if you have seen the original 3 movies, you know that he's kind of the villain of those. But in seeing his origin story, it reminded me so much of, I'm a Star Wars fan. This is a little Princess Leia necklace. It reminds me of Darth Vader. I love Darth Vader's complicated backstory. And he's one of my favorite characters in movies. And so to see another character with a complicated backstory, yeah, right here. I loved it. Definitely, you can focus on that and see how interesting that is and the transformation and how things happen. Very well developed. Also, I wanted to say, Rachel Zegler, she was in West Side Story by Steven Spielberg. Her acting has improved since that movie, and her singing, her voice is so well developed. In just 2 years, that came out in 2021, 2023, she's magnificent. So those are 2 things I want you to notice in this movie. Thank you for watching this movie review. Like I said, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next movie review. Midwestern Movie Reviewer out.